Now, I'm going to deep dive into some of the solutions related to form assembly. I will introduce these solutions, but I will go into more details in subsequent slides. So the first is the online donation form. So with form assembly, we were able to create a secure and customizable form that was able to integrate seamlessly with Salesforce and other payment processors. So these was very key for us. Our ability to create forms that we can design to match the branding of ACF, and as well as the ability to make the ability to choose the payment processors and the ability to make sure that we have secured donation form. So these were critical at the time for us, and we were able to use form assembly to meet this requirement. Then the other solution with form assembly is the outreach campaign. So by definition, outreach campaign refers to a structured, data-driven initiative to contact, engage, or convert potential donors or existing donors. So you have a way that you want to contact, you want to convert this potential donor. So that is what our outreach campaign is. Excuse me. So with form assembly, we are able to design what we call the email appeal, which is a kind of subset of outreach campaign. So we're able to reach out to targeted people, and we're able to make ask. And also we factor the interest or the affinity of these individuals in sending this ask or these emails. So the form assembly enables us to be able to keep track of these emails, and as well, we're able to keep track of what campaign influences a donation. I'll be speaking a little bit more about that shortly. And the last part of this solution was the payment processor. Like I mentioned, with form assembly, we are not locked to a single payment processor. We have the flexibility of making a choice of which payment processor we are going to be using. So there are a couple of options I'll be talking about shortly as well. Now let's move on to the online donation form. Here, I would request if we can go to ACF Alberta Cancer .ca. I think that's where we can get this website, and the form we have can see how this form looks like. So I just put a recording just for us to see how that looks like here. So here, if you go to the website and click on Donate Now, you have this form showing on your screen. And basically, some of the functionalities I want to point our attention to is the ability to have predefined amount. We are able to have conditional visibility, like if you want to make recurring donation, you have different set of fields that are displayed. Also, you are able to make not only one-time donation, recurring donation was implemented, also ability to recognize tribute donation as well. So when someone makes a donation and wants to make tribute as well, in addition to the donation, we're able to create that section also on the website. I mean, on the donation form. Also, we have the credit card field validation, which is amazing out of the box. If you try to put in a credit card that is not like the date expired or expired credit card, these are kind of flagged instantly by the form. So in addition, part of what we implemented is the duplicate matching. So from if someone makes a donation and is coming back again to make a donation, we ensure that duplicate records are not created in the CRM in Salesforce. So with the connectors, we have the ability to ensure that these records do not create duplicates. And the other part is the account lookup I mentioned earlier. You are able to look up if you want to make donation on behalf of an organization. You're able to look up into what organization already existed within ACF. or you can create a new organization record. So this is just a tip of some of the things that we have on the website, on the donation form. Now, in terms of the outreach campaign, here we have, I want you to think about an email that you receive where you are being solicited to make a donation. And this email is actually something you have some affinity for, like you have a passion, or you have something that draws you close to that concern, or to that email. Let me put it that way. So you receive that email, and once you click on donate now, for example, what happens is it takes you to a donation form. And once you make that donation, on Salesforce side, we're able to know the specific campaign that influences that donation, because we might have multiple appeals running at the same time for different segment of people. So with these functionality in Form Assembly, which is the prefill connector here, we're able to create a prefill connector, and we are able to track the ID from the URL, and we're able to pull the campaign record using this prefill connector from Salesforce. We're able to get a campaign name or whatever ID we want to get. We're able to pull that from Salesforce, and we're able to keep track of what campaign influences a donation. This is critical for reporting, for campaign performance evaluation, and all that. So with this, we're able to create that functionality for ACF. And the third part, which is the payment processors. Now, I'm just going to talk about how flexible and how simple this is with Form Assembly. So you have different options: Stripe, Chargent, Authorize.net, IATS. So these are different options that you have. And the good part is Form Assembly is always adding more connectors. So Form Assembly is always improving on this. So you expect to have improvement on the choices that you would have with the connector in the future. And in terms of the simplicity, basically select what connector you want to use. Log into your account, like what you have here. You have where you can just log in and you connect the payment processor to the form in this way. And basically you do a matching of all the credit card field. You map that, and boom, you are done. So it is very simple to set up, which is a very important factor for us as the implementation partner as well.